Hey Jenny, here you go. Today I'm eating pancakes. See? No Raisin Bran. I also have a yummy skillet thing that has like eggs and ham and cheese. It's delicious, but just to bug you, I guess, I'm just gonna put in a little clip of me eating Raisin Bran from like a video I made like 2 days ago. Insert clip now. I'm just sitting here eating my Raisin Bran because I love it so much. Booyah! Everything's been cool and exciting over here, I guess. Yesterday, I managed to slam my, see that, okay, see this like metal thing right here? So I was putting Brooke's printer cable back on her desk. I managed to slam my head into that really hard, got kind of confused, slammed my teeth together, that really hurt. And I managed to get a concussion because that's just how I roll. Went to Student Health Services. They said come back at 3. Came back at 3. The lady was like, you need to go to the hospital and get a CT scan. Waited in the hospital waiting room for 2.5 hours. I have a really awkward glare from these, I guess. I'm gonna makeup on. Let me go do that real fast. Oh, it's going, okay. Not with that, I probably look the exact same, but I feel pretty. As I was saying, waited in the waiting room for 2.5 hours, which is apparently good for ER. I've never had to go to the ER. I always go to urgent care, and at urgent care you get in like half an hour, if that, on a busy day. So 2.5 hours, but there was a pretty saltwater fish tank. Then after that, I got put into like a room, and then had to get a CT scan, but the nurse wouldn't let me eat anything beforehand because I think she thought I was gonna get the contrast, but I didn't get any contrast. It was just a regular CT scan. And so I seriously hadn't eaten for like 7 hours. I was so hungry. It was cool. I got to be put in a wheelchair and wheeled to the CT place. At first I was thinking, oh my god, I can walk. I'm not like that injured. But then it was a really, really long walk and I was really, really tired. So I'm glad I got to be pushed in a wheelchair. And I never had a CT scan before. I'd had an MRI, but never a CT. And it was so fast. And it was really cool. The x-ray technician let me look at the CT afterwards, and I got to see my brain and my eyeballs. It was so cool. And then, so I came back, and the technician was like, okay, you'll get your results in like half an hour. So I was like, okay, go back to reading. Then, about an hour later, the doctor finally comes in, and he's like, you don't have any bruising or swelling, but you have a concussion. Not really quite sure how that works. I guess like I didn't do any like bad damage. What if? So I finally got back like 10:30. And that was really cool because I never ride back to the dorms. And P-Safe, the public safety, I called them and I was like, I'm stranded, save me. And they sent a cab and they paid for the cab. Wasn't that nice? I thought so. I went to the beach the other day. It was so cool. Like, you NorCal people, you understand, you go to the ocean, you need like sweaters. And you don't go in the water because it's so cold. And so being a NorCal person, I brought a sweater to the beach. Didn't even pull that sucker out. It was so hot. And the water, like you could go in it. Like I was like all over the place. Like in the waves and stuff. It was so cool. Yesterday, after I got back, a group of us on our floor watched A Knight's Tale. And all my friends back home. I laughed so hard. He's like, Angel! No one else understood. And that was like our movie. I felt so bad that you guys weren't there with me. I really wanted to watch The Incredibles, but that got voted down. And then the boys wanted to watch Mamma Mia, and I would have been okay with it, but I knew I was going to fall asleep, and I haven't seen it yet. So I prefer to watch it when I'm awake, coherent. And my hair's still wet. I like Odwalla orange juice better. They only have Naked here. Isn't that weird that it's called Naked? I think it's kind of awkward. Odwalla is way better because it has pulp in it, and it actually tastes like you're eating an orange. Well, I guess this one tastes like an orange too, but Odwalla is better. I miss my doggy. Look at her. I miss my doggy. Isn't she cute? Look at her. I should make it a mask. Did it work? Did I trick ya? I'm done with that. I just finished Catching Fire, second book in the Hunger Games. Amazing! I cannot believe I have to wait like a year for the next one to come out. I don't know why I read it so fast, but I had like 5 hours to fill at the ER yesterday, so I had to do something. I felt really bad for the person like behind the curtain next to me because I was like, oh no, oh my god, it's so amazing. Oh my god, you guys need to read it. It's so good. But make sure you read the first one first because if you just like went and read Catching Fire without reading the Hunger Games, you'd be kind of lost. My head hurts. Ah. Seattle's best coffee. Truthfully, I can't tell the difference between coffees. They all taste the same. Reader, I'm done. I need to come up with something better than that. I got nothing.